Have a great day. Thanks for watching.
So I saw this news story, and I'm sure a lot of special needs parents, friends, or family might be able to relate to this news story, so I thought I'd go and share it with you guys. A little girl with cerebral palsy, like my daughter Sasha, was denied bus transportation due to her disability. And I've had some of these issues myself. And basically, instead of the bus driver politely going to the district, the superintendent, the school, the principal, the bus company, and saying, I'm overwhelmed by the special needs of this girl on my bus, and handling it in a nice, calm manner, she texted the mother and called her daughter retarded and said she was no longer allowed on the bus due to her medical needs. I found it a little bit crazy why there was no one-on-one paraprofessional aid on the bus to begin with. We've had our personal ups and downs. I wouldn't say there were nightmares, but I would definitely say we've had ups and downs with our bus company. Sasha started school almost at the age of 3. We had a program called Birth to 3 that started as soon as Sasha came home from the NICU at 6 months old. Worked with her, all sorts of great services, ordering her medical equipment, and they got her into school. So at first I transported Sasha to school because I had no clue what, you were supposed to do as a special needs parent, what IEPs were supposed to be contained, until I basically got an advocate. So not only have we had our fair share of bus drivers, and I think finally crossed my fingers that we have a really good transportation kind of set up for Sasha. They've tried to put Sasha on just normal buses before with 50 to 60 kids and no aid, and I fought long and hard for Sasha to not have her one-on-one personal aid on the bus. But Sasha rides a handicapped bus with a little boy who is strictly wheelchair bound, strapped down in his wheelchair in the back, 2 other children, 1 bus driver, and an aide that actually had Sasha way in the beginning. So if Sasha did have something medically complex going on, she would know how to basically deal with Sasha. I feel that bus drivers are great, but that there should always be somebody else on board due to medical needs. It seems as Sasha gets older, there seems to be more medical complex things going on, whether it's anxiety or it's sensory or it's a panic attack, and the bus driver is trying so hard to concentrate on the road, even with 4 kids on the bus, that Sasha could be having a seizure. They have no medical background with special needs kids, and they're thinking to themselves, what are they supposed to do? And I live in an area where we have very limited in certain areas reception of cell phone service, so he might not even be able to get a hold of me, and Sasha could be having a medical complex issue on the bus. So tell me if you can relate to this video, and if you have been through these same struggles and how somebody else dealt with it with you. I'm just always curious to see everybody's great answers and see how they've had to deal with the same things I've had to deal with. And I believe knowledge is power, and spreading it out there so future things like this don't happen. And I'm going to show you the news video, and I was a bit disturbed, and I'm warning you that she did go and say the retarded word. I hate that word personally. So watch the clip and tell me what you guys think.
Using profanities. As Action 7 News reporter Laura Train tells us, the district wants this driver banned.
Carol Montoya knows her daughter Valerie requires extra attention and special care.
She was born with cerebral palsy.
But the Albuquerque mom never imagined her daughter's bus driver would reject the 7-year-old.
I guess she was fed up, and she told me that my daughter had too many medical problems that she couldn't handle.
Montoya says she found this out in a text message from the driver. It's filled with harsh words and expletives.
Get your fat off, up, and take your own retarded daughter to school. I ain't no nurse, and
when I spoke to APS about this incident, they confirmed that Montoya sent them that text message. They've now handed it over to APS police and will be investigating that bus driver for possible harassment. The district also tells us they want the driver to be removed from all APS routes.
You have reached mailbox number 505.
Our calls to the driver and Herrera Bus Company were not returned. We even went to Herrera's headquarters, but doors were locked.
they made it seem like my daughter's a burden to them, when in reality that's what they're hired for.
Now Montoya says she wants to know how a special needs bus driver can keep her job while refusing to meet the basic requirements. In Albuquerque, Laura Terrain, KOAT, Action 7 News.
The district is still looking for another wheelchair-accessible bus to pick up Montoya's daughter and son who attend the same school. Right now, she says her kids won't be going to school because she doesn't have a wheelchair ramp for her car.